An interdict sought by Amcu to stop platinum producers communicating directly with members has been put on hold after the Labour Court Judge Hilary Rabkin-Naicker offered to mediate in the ongoing wage dispute in the sector. Producers and Amcu agreed to the mediation on Tuesday after parties, along with their legal representatives, spent hours behind closed doors.
We have agreed with Amcu to a mediation process that will be facilitated by the Labour Court. And the sole purpose of this mediation process will be to try and assist the parties to arrive at a settlement of the dispute. As we've always maintained, reaching an affordable and sustainable agreement with Amcu is in our best interest, and that remains our preference. We remain committed to ongoing dialogue with Amcu and other stakeholders to find a way to end the strike, and we welcome the intervention by the Labour Court.
Amcu Treasurer Jimmy Gama also appeared pleased with Ms. Rabkin-Naicker's decision as they returned to the table.
The parties have agreed to give the judge an opportunity to mediate between Amcu and the three platinum employers in terms of the wage dispute which is before us. As a result of that, any other issues were put on hold, giving this opportunity by the judge to mediate to see if we cannot end the strike.
This follows an agent interdict filed by the union in opposition of the controversial SMS survey sent by loanmen to mine workers in an attempt to return them to work amid a protracted strike that began 4 months ago. Loanmen CEO Ben Magara had said the day before the Labour Court hearing that his company has every right to communicate to its employees.
Amcu also objects that the companies extending the offer which is made to Amcu directly to its members is not acceptable. We will strongly, as you may expect, oppose Amcu's application. In our view, our actions to communicate with our own employees is in no way a contravention of the Labour Relations Act of our country, South Africa. And we are not against any recognition agreements or any employee constitutional rights.
The parties have been struggling to reach an agreement since February. Government talks and CCMA mediations have failed to produce results so far. But despite the cat and mouse relationship between Amcu and platinum mining companies who view the 12,500 rand demand as unaffordable, Magara says getting back to the negotiation table is loanmen's first prize.
Nobody is benefiting from this. And we continue to erode the investor confidence that we so much need in our country in order to to improve the unemployment, the poverty, and the inequalities that exist among us. We acknowledge there are structural defects to our mining industry, and many have spoken about this already. But we say we can't fix these overnight. And we have committed repeatedly to a Labour compact that could find long-term solutions to these challenges. The best possible outcome for all parties in the short term is to get our employees back to work and create thriving businesses. And that, I must emphasize, requires a negotiated settlement with our majority union, Amcu.
The effect of the mine workers' lost income amounting to more than 8 billion so far has resulted in heartbreaking socio-economic conditions in the Rustenburg Platinum Belt. Humanitarian organizations are now streaming into the area of Marikana to provide food and other basic essentials for those in need. More aid is needed, and volunteers have been urged to give a hand where possible. I'm Makwe Namanamela reporting for Business Day and Financial Mail.